How are you guys? All right. So now I hope you will now never tell me that I am late, right? I am on time. Deepa, are you able to see me? Hi Atul, welcome to Vedantu Young Wonders. I'm sure you're going to have a lovely time out here learning things as well. Okay? Perfect. All right, lovely guys, lovely to see so many of you. But you know what? There is a kind of a drop in number. Okay. Guys, what we are going to do is welcome to this session. Let me first complete my introduction. So, welcome to this session, my dear kids. We are going to deal with how, when, and where. It is typically part 2 of what we did earlier. And in today's session, we are going to understand how British, all right, created records. What is the colonialization and how British created these records? And you will, it will be very fascinating to for you when you realize that most of the archives, museums, whatever we see around us, right? I'm sure you would have gone to a museum, you would have gone to news archives, etc. Those have been created by the Britishers. All right. So a lot of interesting information is going to come today. My dear kids, something very interesting and important I'm going to do today. You know what is that? After 5 to 10 minutes, we will move on to Menti, have a few quiz questions, then come back, another 5 to 10 minutes, again move on to Menti, complete the remaining questions. How does that sound? Do you guys like this idea? You don't need to just, hear the class alone. Guys, tell me. If you guys like it, I will move forward. Otherwise, as usual, we will go do the Menti at the end. Which one do you really like? Come on, tell me. Accordingly, I will do it. Yeah, good idea. Lovely. Super. That's my boys and girls. All right, guys, let me move on. So, my dear kids, welcome to Vedantu Young Wonders. For people who are new, this is a channel which is dedicated to 6th, 7th, and 8th grade students. And what we do is, on a daily basis, we launch academic videos. We have an academic plan. The entire academic year for this year, 2021, is called Shiksha. All right. So, when you are attending a video, please ensure you type Shiksha, hashtag Shiksha, and then type whatever questions you have. I repeat, hashtag Shiksha, and then type whatever questions you have whenever you're going through this. We will respond to all your questions. Done? All right. So lovely. So my dear kids, as I said, every day you will find academic videos happening for 6th, 7th, 8th graders. We cover mathematics, social, English, and science. Done? Lovely. So let us move on. So let us find out what colonialization is all about, what's a colony, and we will also find out how Britishers preserved records. Curious? Let's find out, guys. Here we go. So what are we going to deal with today? What is meant by being colonial? Number 1, how do we know what has happened in the past? Number 3, what are the systems and processes which we call as protocols that Britishers maintained? Number 4, now I hope all of you are aware something called census survey happens, population survey. Multiple surveys happen. How will you know that this many tigers, this many lions are there in a zoo? Tell me, guys, how do you know, or how does the government know there are so much of resources, so much of plants, animals are there in any place? There are surveys for that. So I will also speak to you about what is the importance of surveys when it all started. Okay? Lovely. And very important is, if you, many times we gather information not just from official sources. We also gather information from unofficial sources. I will tell you why. Okay? So what are the other sources? We will also have a quick glance at. This is what we are going to deal with today. So my dear kids, let's move on. So number 1, what is a colony? What is mean by colonial? So when Britishers invaded India, all right, they took over complete control of the Indian economy and the society. Yep. So what they did was they started bringing in their culture. India had its own culture, right, intact. And the best part of this culture is it is still intact, right? Now, when Britishers came in, they started bringing in their own values, their own tastes, their own customs and practices. Put together, we call it as culture, right? Once when they impose their culture, slowly changes happen, right? Changes happen at political, economic, social and cultural levels. So when changes are imposed by a dominant group over another group and the changes started, changes start spreading, that process is called as colonialization. My dear kids, is everyone clear with this? What do we mean by a colony? What is colonization? Hi Rajrupa. Is everyone clear? Give me a yo guys. Come on, come on, come on. Super. Yes, Akanksha, we'll speak about it at the end. Giriraj, you are not clear. Simple, Giriraj. India has its own culture. When Britishers came, they started putting in all their values, practices, imposing their culture. And Indian culture started changing. Okay. So English culture had its own influence. And this process wherein that influence of a dominant culture on a society is called colonization or colonization as we call it. Clear? I hope you guys are clear. Lovely. Hi Chandrahas. Why should I? Hi Srishti. Oh, okay. Akanksha, I'm always, mistaken. I'm sorry. All right. Now, how do we know what happened at that time? You know what is the best part? Britishers are too good when it comes to maintaining official records. Now we have most of the processes in our government offices have been established by the Britishers. Okay. You go to the secretariat, half the process would have been established by the Britishers. You go to a court, the entire legal proceedings, the process has been established by them. Is it not? So how do we know? We have the official records. With that information, we will know what kind of changes happened in India after British invaded. We have their memos, we have what the notes, we have their letters, we still have the museums, right? We still have the museums, archives, etc. These are sources which are giving us information about what happened at that time. Clear? So what are the sources? Official records of the British, letters, museums, archives, notes and memos. Clear guys? Superb. All right. Second one. British protocol. I was telling you, right? Their systems and processes. Britishers very strongly, guys. Remember this. Britishers very strongly. Again, most of the government libraries have been started during the British rule. Yeah. It's not that we are not capable. It is that they had control of our government. Because of which they had to create. Otherwise, we would have created, guys. So never ever think that we are not capable. Are you clear? So Britishers believed in the act of putting everything in writing. Nowadays, if you go to a corporate and all, they will say, whatever you say, they'll say, can you please send an email? Can you put it in writing? Etc. This art of putting everything in writing started during the British period. Every instruction, whatever policies, whatever major decisions, all right, everything was put in, records. Because at any point, it can be referred to and debated upon. Clear, guys? So, because of which, there was an administrative culture and firmness that got developed. Everything is in record. At any point, you can refer them. So, administrative culture of memos, notings and reports were developed. Clear? Okay. So, guys, then people also did slowly all the records started piling up. It will happen, right? So, such a huge country. So, slowly the records started piling up. Then they started feeling that it is very necessary. You can't keep it, in a table in an office. Thousands and thousands of files and folders, right? So, they thought we need to preserve these records. Typically, the documents, letters, whatnot. So we know what they did. In every office, there is something called a record room. My dear kids, remember this. You would have heard if you watch a few crime movies, police station, for police, the commissioner office and all, they will have record rooms where all the records of criminals are kept. So Britishers set up record rooms in all major administrative institutions. So what kind of places? Tahsildar office, collectorate, where the collector is, commissioner's office, secretariats, courts. In all these places, there were record rooms which were created to primarily to preserve all the documents and letters. So special institutions like archives, museums were also created at a higher level. Okay. Now if you look at it, if you want to know what happened in 18th century or 19th century, you can go to that record room and find out. That is the power of preserving information. Clear? Super. Now my dear kids, at that time printing press was not there. All of you know, right? So there were people with beautiful handwriting. They were called as calligraphists. So calligraphists were those people with beautiful handwriting. They were asked to copy the records of the 11th century. And by the middle of 19th century, when printing press came, all those handwritten records started. They copied it and printed them. So till this, I hope everyone is clear. You know what is calligraphy, everything. Guys, shall we move on to Menti? We are half the way now. Give me a yo. Let me take you to Menti. So, alright, everyone is ready for that alone. Yo. Okay. Here we go. Just be online, guys. I'm going to give you the Menti code. My dear kids, the Menti code is 697457. I repeat, the Menti code, half the way, 697457. Come on. Join fast. You guys got to be my boys and girls here. Just jump in. Don't take more time. We're not old, right? We have a lot of energy. Waiting. One more. It is 697457. You have to go to www.menti.com and type this code 697457. Guys, you have to come back. We are only half the way of the session. So I will conduct only half the quizzes. Remaining, we will do it again. Again, we will come back after another 5-10 minutes. Come on, guys. Alright, I'm going to start. Start the quiz. Here we go. Now everyone is joining fast. Here I start the quiz. First question on your screens, my dear kids. Here we go. What is the first question? What do you mean by colonization? What do you mean by colonization? Subjugation of 3 countries by another country. Subjugation of one country by another. Defeating one country with armed forces. None of this. There is a different word used in this question. So I don't know. Let me see if you guys are smart enough to figure it out. Time is up. Okay, not bad. 96 of you got it right. Guys, I clearly told you when the culture, values, practices, customs of one country is imposed upon the other, which is called subjugation. Subjugation of one country by other is called colonization. Done. Super. Next question, or before that, the leaderboard. Who chose the fastest one? I'm very eager. Alright, by the way, who is Earthman? Can you ping? Can you ping who is Earthman? I don't know who is Earthman. No one? Okay, followed by Johnny, Viraj. Oh, hi, Iliam. Iliam coming. All right, well done. Johnny, Viraj, Iram, Harshita. Top 5. Ribbit, Bender, Vatsal, Shami, and Debatrita. Great job, guys. Great job. So now next question on your screens. Here we go. So an account of a person's life written by that person is called as autobiography, biography, calligraphy, geography. An account of a record, in other words, a record of a person's life written by the same person is called as what? Time up. Not bad. 131 of you, 131 people got it right. Autobiography, simple question and simple answer, is it not? Now what does the leaderboard look like? Elvina, Mary Betty. All right. Iram, Viraj, Elvina, Vatsal, and Debatrita. Well done, guys. Siddharth, come on, you're there. 6 at place 6. Followed by Aradhya, Ananya, God, Kailash. And Nadira. Well done, guys. My dear kids, here we go. Question number 3. All right. I hope you are able to see the timer now. Someone was saying timer was not seen, sir. I have moved it up. Last 5 seconds. Who were the calligraphists? They were specialized. Not bad. That was the last thing I taught you now, right? People with beautiful handwriting. They were used to copy all the records and keep it for preserving, right? Superb. Guys, I think 3 questions are done. I'm holding. Let's move back. Learn a little more. Another 5 minutes. Again, come back. Ready? Okay. Here we go. So, surveys. Now, guys, as I was speaking about surveys, right? Britishers very strongly believed that a country can be very well administered only if they know the country, what is where, how much resources we have at every level. It could be how many animals, like how many tigers, lions, whatever. It could also be what kind of resources or how much plants, how much vegetation, how many people. So they believed that we need to have data on everything. So early 18th century detailed surveys were conducted by them to map entire country. In villages, revenue surveys were conducted. End of 19th century, census surveys were held. And how often? Every 10 years they conducted the census survey. My dear kids, everyone clear with this? Lovely. Leaderboard I'll show you when I go back, guys. Hold on, it's okay. Someone is saying no. Hey guys, come on, it's such a simple thing. If you want to, administer or govern a country well, you need to know what all things are there inside the country. If you want to cook, I'm just giving an example. If you want to take care of the kitchen and cook well, you need to know what is there in the kitchen. It is as simple as that. For that first, mom is the best surveyor in the world. If you ask at any point in time, mom will tell how much rice we have, how much atta we have, how much salt we have, how much sugar we have. Exactly like that. Alright, Britishers wanted to have clear data on entire India. So they conducted surveys, alright, to map the entire country. Alright, how many people are there in India? How much vegetation is there in India? How many, animals are there in India? So they started taking surveys. This was the point that I am raising. I hope it is clear now for all of you. Lovely. So there were many other surveys: botanical surveys, zoological surveys, that is how many animals, archaeological surveys, anthropological surveys. See, look at, these are study of the remains of the past, right? And forest surveys, vegetation, I just told you. So these were a few other surveys that were there. They wanted to know what kind of vegetation is there, how many plants are there, what kind of species are there in India. So census, when we say census, census is a survey conducted to know the number of people in different parts of India. All right, they divide the census based on caste, religion, occupation. Everyone clear with this? Right. Lovely. Hey guys, everyone clear with this? Give me a yo guys. Okay, superb. Hey, it's not buffering for everyone. Mukesh, do I look funny? Someone is saying, sir, you are funny. Okay, I thought I'm a very serious guy here. Just kidding. All right, here we go. Now, very important, these are official records. They take surveys, they take all information officially. But people also started looking at unofficial records. You know why unofficial records are also required? Can you tell me? Because official record will always speak about what the government wanted to tell. Government, whatever is the information government wants to say, that's the only information that will get recorded officially. Sometimes might be true, sometimes might be part information, not fully complete information. So it's very important to take information about which are unofficial, what people in the country felt, okay, what is behind the actions of of the government, etc. Clear? So that is why official records are important because they are official. But along with that, you should also look at unofficial records. So official records speak about what exactly is the government thinking, what they were interested, what they wanted to preserve. Unofficial is all about what people feel. Clear? Lovely kids. What were the other sources of getting information of the past? Diaries of people, of very important people. Accounts of pilgrims, people who move from one, holy pilgrimage, holy journey. Accounts of travelers, popular booklets, autobiography of great personalities, important personalities. These are very important sources. Now, impact of printing press. All the information started getting recorded because of once the printing press came in the 20th century beginning, right? Newspapers, public debates, whatever ideas people thought, books were written, poems were written, novels were written, everything, the entire literature started, all our information, right? It started spreading once printing press was invented. Clear, guys? Now, these are the other sources and this is the impact of the printing press. Guys, are you ready? Shall I move on to Menti again? Yeah, give me a yeah. Pilgrim is someone, okay, Rashika. Pilgrim is someone who goes on a holy voyage, a holy trip, right? To temples, to, spiritual places, etc. They are called as pilgrims, those travelers. Okay. All right, guys, here we move back to Menti. Same code only. Why are you? Same code. Here we go. Now, 3 questions are over. What does the leaderboard say? Okay, Aram is topping the list, followed by Vatsal, Viraj, Nadira, and Aradhya. Top 5. AK Study, Jai Kishan. Oh, you are the next Messi. Wow. Sargan, Rock, and Hiba. All right, guys, here we go with the next question on your screens. Question number 4. What do you call an official count of survey of a population? So clearly I told you. Okay. That's it. I will pounce on you guys if you get this wrong. Yeah. All right. Last what? 5 seconds. Why is if you are pinging that they can't see me? Time up. Okay. Most of you got it right, but still there were almost 100 people, 50 people who got it wrong. So bad, guys. Come on. It's called census. How many times I told you guys? Leaderboard? Devraj, what's your doubt? Put hashtag Shiksha and type your doubt. I'll answer you. Okay. Looks like Aram is still topping the list. Followed by a case study now. Vatsal has gone down. Aradhya, Nadira and Vatsal, top 5. Viraj, Sargun, Jai Kishan, Rupesh and Naitik. Welcome to the leaderboard, guys. Next question on your screens, my dear kids. Be ready. Which among the following was not the source of information in the British? Memos, letters, notes, diaries of Indians. Simple question again. What one among this is not the official source? Nagaraj, you have to go to menti.com. It is mentioned in the top. Are you able to see that? www.menti.com. Use the code 697457. Okay, Diaries of Indians. 121 of you got it right. But still equal number of you, 50% of you got it wrong. Come on guys, how can memos, letters, notes be unofficial? It is official. Unofficial is only unofficial thing is diaries. Okay? Here we go. Next question on your screens. I am in Bangalore. All I can say is that. Remaining, you guys figure it out. Alright, Aram is topping the list, followed by Aradhya, Vatsal, AK Study, Rupesh. Bottom 5, Naitik, Sargun, Viraj, Rajveer and Bhavi. Bhavi Tilawat. Alright, well done guys, well done. Superb job. Let me see. Next question on your screens. The British believed that a country had to be properly known before it could be conquered, colonized, effectively administered, or both 1 and 2. Guys, is everyone in YouTube? I see very less number of chats happening. The moment I give you Menti, you guys jump to Menti here. Okay, time is up. The right answer is before it could be effectively administered. For a country to be properly administered, the British felt that they should know what the resources, how much are there in the entire country. Thank you. Now everyone is coming. Lovely. So next question, or before that the leaderboard. Okay. Nice, nice. Yo, yo, yo. All right. Aram is rocking here. Wow. Followed by Vatsal. Vatsal is again topping. Vatsal, Aradhya, Sargun, Bhavi. Nagasai. Welcome to the leaderboard. Followed by Shubham. Sid is fond of flying and food. Lovely. You guys are too good here. At your age, when I was there, I didn't know anything. Trikodishwar and Devadrita. Wow. Okay. Next question on your screens now. Pick out the option that does not have the record rooms during British rule. One of this does not have record rooms. British residences, museums, village tahsildar office, provincial secretariats. One among this place did not have the record room where information is preserved, all documents and letters. Last 5 seconds. Let me see how many of you are getting it right. Time is up. Look at that. Everyone chose everything, yeah? Guys, I told you all places like Tahsildar office, museums, secretariats, everywhere record room is there. The only place is, it is the house of the Britishers. British residences. House will not have record room. Come on. Right? So that is the right answer. Okay, my dear kids. Guys, by the way, I hope the information what I gave you today was very, very useful. Right? So if you want to subscribe to the channel, I'm sure you would. Hit the subscribe button right away. And whatever comments you have, I think we have English session happening. And we also have science session happening, maths and science today. Don't miss any of them. All right, guys. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Hey, kids, the leaderboard now. Let me show you. I hope you have, if you have subscribed, please ensure you enable the bell icon. Now coming back to the leaderboard. Who is the winner of today's quiz? Aram, I think. Oh no, I think there is a change. Oh, look at that, yeah. Everything changed. Sargon is the topper. Last minute change here. Sargon, well done, beta. Followed by Aram, Pikodiswar, Vatsal, Aradhya, Nadira, Ananya, AK Study, and Shamashesh. Great job done, guys. Congratulations, everyone. Keep it up. Superb. So, my dear kids, I hope you enjoyed the session today. Was it useful, informative? If you have any doubts on this, feel free to type it. #Shiksha followed by your question. I will make sure we attend to it, we respond to it, we clarify you. Right, guys? Thank you so much. It was wonderful meeting you. Until I meet you guys at 8 p.m. again, this is myself, Sundar Ravindranathan, signing off, guys. Bye-bye.